The following is a presentation of the Rowan Television Network.
How's everyone doing tonight? So in the spirit of laugh off, I have a joke for everyone. So, two ladies are walking down the street one day, and they're walking with their dogs. They go and they see this bar. One lady goes, "Let's go to the bar." The other lady says, "Well, we can't, we have our dogs with us." She goes, "Don't worry, I have a plan." So she walks over to the bar, she puts on her dark sunglasses, and walks in, and the bouncer goes, "You can't bring your pet in here." He goes, "Not my pet. It's my seeing eye dog." And the bouncer goes, "A Doberman?" He goes, "Yeah, they're really good." Well, she goes in, the next lady comes over, and she brings over, she puts down dark sunglasses, walks up to the bouncer says, "You can't bring your pet in here." He goes, "It's not my pet, it's my seeing eye dog." Bouncer goes, "A Chihuahua?" And then the lady goes, "A Chihuahua? They gave me a fucking Chihuahua?" All right, so your host for this evening is going to be Rowan's own Matty Matt.
Who's Matty Matt? I was just curious. Look at that sexy thing.
Check. There it is. How you guys doing? Can't see anything up here. I'm not a comedian, but I am a musician, so I'm gonna play a couple songs for you guys. I thought love was only true in fairy tale, meant for someone else, but not for me. Love was out to get me, do-do-do-do-do, that's the way it seemed. Do-do-do-do-do, disappointment haunted all my dreams. Then I saw her face, now I'm a believer, not a trace, a doubt in my mind. I'm in love, I'm a believer, I couldn't leave her if I tried. I thought love was more or less a given thing. Seems the more I gave, the less I got. What's the use in trying? Do-do-do-do-do. All you get is pain. Do-do-do-do-do. When I needed sunshine, I got rain. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer, not a trace. A doubt in my mind. I'm in love, I'm a believer, I couldn't leave her if I tried. Love was out to get me, do-do-do-do-do, that's the way it seems. Do-do-do-do-do, disappointment haunted all my dreams. Then I saw her face, now I'm a believer, not a trace, a doubt in my mind. I'm in love, I'm a believer, I could not leave her if I tried. Diamond in the flesh. I cut my teeth on wedding rings in the movies, and I'm not proud of my address. In a torn up town, no postcode envy, but every song's like gold teeth, Grey Goose tripping in the bathroom, bloodstains, ball gown, crashing in the hotel room. We don't care. Driving Cadillacs in our dreams, and everybody's like crystal Maybach, diamonds on my timepiece, jet planes, islands, tigers on the gold leash. We don't care. We are caught up in your love affair, and we'll never be royal. It's a running our blood, kind of lost just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler. You can call me Maddie, baby, I'll rule, rule, rule. Oh, let me live that fantasy. Friends and I, we crack the code. Count our dollars on the train to the party. And everyone that knows us knows we're fine with this. We didn't come from money, but every song's like gold teeth, Grey Goose tripping in the bathroom, bloodstains, ball gowns, trash in the hotel room. We don't care. We're driving Cadillacs in our dreams, and everybody's like crystal Maybach, diamonds on my timepiece, jet planes, islands, tigers on a gold leash. We don't care. We are caught up in your love affair, and we'll never be royal. It's all running our blood. The kind of luck just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler. You can call me Queen Bee, and baby, I'll rule, rule, rule. Oh, let me live that fantasy. Thank you for the participation. That was awesome. And I know this is a comedy night, but I realized something the other day, and I want to take this opportunity to play a very serious song right now and slow it down a little bit. I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny that when a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. Wanna pull out your tough cause you notice that butt was stuffed deep in the jeans she's wearing. I'm hooked and I can't stop staring. Oh baby, I wanna get with ya and take your picture. My own boys tried to warn me, but that butt you got makes me so horny. Bumper smooth skin, say you wanna get in my Benz. Well, use me, cause I ain't your average groupie. To hell with romancing, oh, I seen them dancing. She sweat, wet, got it going like a turbo vet. Oh, I'm tired of magazines saying flat butts are the thing. Take your average man and ask him that. She gotta pack much back. So fellas, yeah, is your girlfriend got that ass? Tell her to shake it, shake that healthy butt. Cause baby got back. My baby got back. My baby got back. My baby got back. My anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun. Oh, you can do side bends and sit-ups, but please don't lose that butt. Some brothers wanna play the hard role and tell you that butt ain't gold. So they toss it and they leave it, and I pull up quick to retrieve it. So Cosmo says you're fat. Well, I ain't down with that, cause your waist is small and your curves are kicking, and I'm thinking about sticking to the beanpole dames and magazine. You ain't it, Miss Thing. Give me a sister, I can't resist her. The red beans and rice didn't miss her. Some knucklehead tried to diss this, cause this girl was on my list. He had game, but he chose to hit him. So I pulled up quick just to get with him. So ladies, if your butt is round and you want a triple X, throw down. Dial 1-800-MADDY-MAC and keep them nasty thoughts, cause baby, baby got back. My baby, baby got back. My baby, baby got back. My baby, baby got back. All right, thank you very much. You guys have been an awesome crowd so far. Tonight we have our judges, Frank Mete, who is a graduate coordinator. We have Lauren Clark, who's a graduate marketing intern. And we have Mike Casey, who is a nationally touring comedian and a TV writer. Yeah, give it up for those guys. All right, and our first comedian to the stage is Brian Medhog.
How's it going? All right, so my name is Brian. I really am this short. Use the other mic. Use the other mic. It's on? Hello? Nope. Nope. Is this one working? So I really am this tall. I'm 5'4" on a good day,
Technical difficulties.
Okay, got it? All right, so as I said, I'm 5'4" on a good day, which is it's kind of pathetic, but I kind of like being short. You know, there's a lot of things that really aren't bad about it. My favorite thing, this doesn't happen really all that often anymore now that I'm in my 20s, but occasionally when I meet somebody, they'll ask me, they'll say, Brian, are you a midget by any chance? Which is hilarious to me because it's just such a ridiculous question. Like, I understand that there are probably some similarities between myself and a little midget person, but like, if there was a fucking midget standing on stage with me right now, and gun to your head, you had to decide which one of us was a midget, and which one of us was just, you know, an unfortunately small, regular person, you choose correctly every single time. But, and I know the word midget's, you know, politically incorrect and, you know, outdated or whatever, but I don't give a shit because they're some of the only adults I'm actually taller than on this planet. And they need to learn their place. It's getting ridiculous at this point. They always get mad. They're like, I'm not a midget, I'm a little person, bitch. Like, fuck you. I'm a little person. You're a very, very little person. There's got to be that distinction, guys, and you guys have got to follow me on this one. There's got to be that distinction, otherwise America loses. And I don't think any of us really want that. So I'm single right now, which makes sense. 'Cause fuck you. You don't mean that. No, but I'm single right now, which makes sense because I'm a bad person. And no, being single for me, it's a lot different than it is for most people. Like, for most people, being single is like this wild, unpredictable ride, and you better hang on or you're gonna get hurt. But for me, it's more like a lot of just food and just crying, masturbating, and it's just, which is sad and it's kind of a mess. But there are these crazy moments that will happen to me occasionally. And I'll tell you about one of them now. I was walking to class the other day, and I had just gotten done with a little tear-jerking session, and okay, that's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever said. No, I was walking to class the other day, and this girl who I'd never met before just comes up to me, and she's telling me that I'm cute and all this kind of stuff, and you know, I was just so taken back by the whole thing that I didn't say like a goddamn word the entire time. I just stood there. But, you know, and I know what you're all thinking. Brian, you're probably slamming ass all over town. Why is that such a crazy thing to have happen to you? Well, it's crazy because I'm not slamming ass all over town. Surprising though that may seem. So yeah, but it made my day, and I thought, you know what, it's easy enough for her to make my day. Why don't I make somebody else's day? Well, so I'm walking 2 minutes later, and I see this girl, beautiful girl, and I go up to her, I introduce myself, and I tell her I think she's pretty and all this stuff. And this, I swear to God, was her exact reaction. She's like, "Hi, oh, thank you. That's really nice of you." Okay, which is not ideally how you want a woman to respond to a compliment, but so I panicked, which is the only logical next move, and I apologize, because that's what you do after you pay somebody a compliment, is you say, "Hey, that nice thing that I just went out of my way to say that was nice to you, I don't mean it. I'm sorry. You're horrifying, and you should stay in your house all the time." But so I did. I panicked. I was like, "Look, I'm really sorry. I don't mean to, cross any lines or make you feel uncomfortable or anything. I really was just trying to pay you a compliment. I'm sorry. It won't ever happen again." And I think hearing "I'm sorry" so many times kind of snapped her out of whatever little daze she was in, because she was just like, "Oh, no, it's not that. It's just, I have a question. Are you a midget by any chance?" And I was like, "No, I'm not a midget. I'm a little person, bitch." All right, that's all. Thank you, guys.
All right, give it up for Brian. That was cool. Yeah. Yeah. All right, our next comedian is Jeremy Einbinder.
You can tell where all the comedians are.
That's a steep ramp. But thank God for it, because if not, I wouldn't be able to be in this thing. It can be crazy being in a wheelchair. This one time, I literally rolled through a drive-thru. I didn't order anything, but something told me I wish I could have. If the guy rejected me, I might have had a lawsuit on my hands. "Hey, bitch, this is my vehicle. There's nothing I can do about it." Yeah, sometimes I worry that I'm going to get pulled over for a DUI one day. It's easy because I don't drive. This is technically a motor vehicle, so if some asshole cop wanted to be like, "Hey, get out of the chair and walk a straight line." I can walk, I just can't walk a straight line. Even when I'm sober. So, this weekend was a crazy weekend. I went to Landmark on Friday, and some chick gave me a lap dance. It was just some chick. She wasn't at the bar or anything. I think that a lap dance is pretty much the only dance I'm guaranteed to get. But here's the really fucked up part. She asked me, since it was around Halloween, she asked me if I was really handicapped. What kind of asshole dresses up as a guy in a wheelchair for Halloween? You could just show up at someone's house with a wheelchair. Like, yeah, I'm a douchebag for the night, yeah. So, you guys ever notice some of the medications for psychiatric symptoms can actually cause thoughts of suicide? If you listen to the side effects, it's like, take this so you don't kill yourself. Oh, by the way, it might actually cause you to kill yourself. We don't know. Yeah, that's like if Hydroxycut, the weight loss supplement, had a side effect of weight gain. Yeah, but another thing I find just weird what is the actual difference between porn and prostitution? It's just the camera. If you want to get away with prostitution, bring a video camera. And, the lawyer might have to say, as you can see, my client has clearly documented the video evidence, and therefore the transaction is legally distributed, and therefore not prostitution. And the lawyer can get at the client off in more ways than one. And here's another thing. There's very little difference between dating and prostitution. And say a girl has sex with a guy, and the guy's like, hey, thank you. I want to thank you for last night. Let me take you out to lunch. The normal reaction, if you really owe it to the other, would be, whoa, I'm not going to pay after sex. I'm not a hooker. I still have to figure out the way I'd have sex. Being a virgin I sometimes think that if I'm with a girl, things are getting hot, she'd be like, what do you want me to do to you? Or what do you want to do to me? And I'd be like, whatever I can. And she would think that'd be all hot and be like, no, seriously, whatever I can. Jeremy Einbinder, that's my time.
All right, give it up for Jeremy. Good stuff, my man. That was good stuff. All right, our next comedian, he is Jewish. His name is Alex Schwartz.
Hello? Hey, there we go. Everyone give it up for Maddie Matt. Man, how are you all doing tonight? Good, good. I'm not doing too well. Yeah, I'm going through a pretty bad breakup. Yeah, I broke up with a crazy girl recently. Has anyone here ever been with someone who's crazy? Yeah. Yeah, after I broke up with her, she left me a note that said, I hope you get AIDS. Yeah, can you believe it? I wrote her one right back. It said, you already have it. Yeah, that was a sad day in my life the day we broke up. But I think the worst day ever was when my grandma discovered Snapchat. Yeah. At first she sent me really cute pictures, like one of her petting her dog, one of her folding laundry, one of her doing the dishes. But then I got one that wasn't intended for me. Full frontal. My grandma sent me a picture of herself naked. Yeah. And I didn't know what to do. Should I tell my parents? My therapist? I had no idea. So I just sent her one back. Thank you, yeah. I had a lot of problems when I was younger. Yeah, when I was younger, like in elementary school, there was this fat guy who used to drive around my neighborhood naked. Yeah, and he liked to lure kids to his car and show him his junk. It was a really, really creepy-ass fetish, I guess. But it was always really awkward when I ran into him, because I was like, shouldn't you be at work, Dad? Thanks. By this point in my act, you can tell why I'm single. However, the first thing I look for in a girl is her eyes, which is a given because I don't want to be with a girl who doesn't have eyes. Though I was once with this one girl who has carpal tunnel, and let me tell you, she gave the best hand jobs.
Oh, no.
And not a day goes by where I'm not thinking about Esther. Rest in peace. Truth be told, I do miss having a girlfriend, that special person in your life. Like, even though she was crazy, she was so sweet, so sweet. I remember in January, she told me that she already got me a gift for Valentine's Day. Like, that was so nice of her, and it really inspired me to go out and get a box of chocolates for that other girl I was sleeping with. I guess people oppose that one. I don't know. I had some pretty crazy breakup stories, probably more than the average Jewish person should have. But I'll tell you what I think was the worst. So my girlfriend and I, we were watching Schindler's List. It's a good movie, don't get me wrong, not a good movie to watch on date night though. Because, the whole time she was crying and holding my hand, and I agree with her. The way women are treated in that movie, absolutely terrible. But I didn't know how to console her, didn't know what to say. So I just said, "Don't worry, baby, don't worry. I wish you were that skinny too." Man, so I heard something crazy the other day, that nursing homes have much higher than average STD rates. That's insane. It's not just disturbing, it's really depressing, because these old people are doing crazy shit, and I'm a college student not getting laid at all. Like, this morning, my hand took the walk of shame to the sink. Yeah, I mean, a couple days ago, I had a really, really, really terrible experience. I walked in on my sister masturbating. Yeah. And she was like, "Alex, why are you masturbating?" Now take a second to sink in. Thank you. My name's Alex Swartz. Thank you very much.
All right. All right, give it up for Alex. Grandma Snapchat had me dying over there. That was a good one. All right, our next comedian, he is not Jewish. It is Robert Oshus.
Robert #1. Go suspenders.
Hi, my name is Robert Oshus. For those of you who don't remember me, I always feel awkward at these timed comedy competitions because I feel like we're speed dating. And if I don't get a laugh, you're not going to come home with me tonight. But it's okay, you invited me back for a second date after last year, so maybe we could have some more laughs. Who likes Chinese food? I love Chinese food, but I always feel like it's a drug deal when I'm picking them up. A car pulls up to the curb. A man walks out with a black paper bag. You have cash in your hand. You both give each other that little nod. Is that the Chinese food? Yes. $10. Then you make the exchange as quickly as possible and then leave to never see each other again. After about 10 times of that, I realized I was a broke college student. So my first intuition, as anyone our age would do, would be to bum money off my friends. And then after they got tired of that, I realized I had to get a job. I wanted to get a job on campus, but I was told that I didn't qualify for federal work study. And when I asked them why, they told me my parents made too much money. But what they didn't realize is my parents weren't asking for the job. I was. Just because they have money does not mean they are willing to give it to me. I remember being a kid, and I was all 7 years old, and my dad wouldn't give me a cent without working for it. Have you ever tried to mow a lawn with a lawnmower bigger than you were? And it wasn't flat stuff like it is in South Jersey here. North Jersey is hills. So there I was tired, I stopped and I called my dad out. He hiked up his belt, looked at the lawn and said, "Lines are uneven. Better luck next time." 4 hours of charity work! I couldn't see over the handlebars! And the sick thing is now I need a job to get the money to pay off school so I can get a job so I can pay off the money that I paid for getting to school! Quiz, what's your least favorite interview question? Anyone? Why do you want the job? That's a close one. Bonus points for if you said, what is your worst quality about yourself? Have you ever been using recreational drugs? Are you a felon? My least favorite one is, where do you see yourself in 4 years? What do they expect me to say? I see myself working here, at this company, working 50 hours a week for as little as you want to pay me, sir. When in my head, I am screaming, 4 years? I don't know where I'm going to be in 3 months, but I know very well if I don't get this job in 2 weeks, I'm going to run out of food. Could you please hire me? But school isn't my only money pit. I have a wonderful girlfriend. This December we'll have been going out for 3 years. And I love her. I'd go to the ends of the earth for her, but every now and again she likes to bust my chops. There we were, watching TV, sitting on the couch. No, not busting your chops like that. Get out of here, just freaking go. We were watching TV. And a commercial comes on. She mutes it. And she looks at me with her big blue eyes and says, Rob, I have something to tell you. I'm pregnant. Now, everyone knows that feeling when you go through your entire sexual history in your head and try to count every single cell of sperm that has come out of you recently. And while going through this, I realized that she was laughing. It was April Fool's Day, and I forgot. I envy gay guys. They will never have that happen to them. If I were gay, there would never be a time where I'm in the kitchen doing the dishes and my man comes in. He's like, Rob, I got something to tell you. What is it, honey? I adopted a kid. What? We went to an orphanage once! I know, but it felt so good. We pulled out and we promised to never do it again. Now I need to get a job to get the money to put the kid through school so he can get a job to pay off the school. Thank you, my name is Robert Oaches.
All right, nice job, Robert. Our next comedian wants you guys to know that he is also not Jewish. Give it up for Goose.
What's good? Hey, this shit better work. Hey, how y'all? Hi, everyone. How are you? Y'all looking good out this bitch. Okay. No shave, no nipple. Got me looking like our great grizzly bear cubs and shit. Some of y'all looking real good. Can we turn the lights up a little bit? Some of y'all looking real good. Maybe worth the trip. Shit. I know some of y'all got STDs. I'm weighing that shit out like, shit, what's an itch between friends? Let's work this shit out. So, since I was in high school, I've lost a lot of weight. I've lost over 100 pounds since high school. Yeah, you better fucking clap for that shit. That shit was hard as hell. You know how hard it is for a fat person to turn down seconds? And I'm black, so all our food is fucking delicious. So like, it's twice as hard. Like my heart broke. I'm like, nah, I'm good. Start crying. I believe that an angel loses their wings every time a fat person denies seconds. So like, because of me, a bunch of fucking angels is in heaven. God damn it, where the fuck is this bus? Shit, I was supposed to be at the fucking pearly gates 20 minutes ago. Jesus is gonna beat my fucking ass. God damn it, about to lose my job and shit. Anybody religious out here? Excuse me, miss, are you religious? Like how religious? Like you go to church sometimes, or you think masturbation is like the devil's blowjob? Like what kind of thing? You just go to church sometimes? Do you pray? I fucking hate prayer. Let me just get that out the way. Prayer is some dumbass shit. Well, let me rephrase that. I think you should pray, but I don't think anyone should pray until we get some fucking protocol on how to pray. All prayer should be silent until we get some protocol. You know what I hate? The motherfuckers who say Lord after every fucking sentence in the prayer. Lord, we just come to you today. And Lord, we want to bless you for this food. And Lord, I got shoes. And bitch, shut the fuck up. Who the fuck else could you be talking to with closed eyes and a bowed head that you got to say Lord every fucking second? As if Jesus in heaven, like, yeah, that first sentence about the food, that was for me. But now I don't know who the fuck she's talking about. She could be talking to fucking anybody at this point. Bitch, do you think Jesus is retarded? Shit. Good thing about weight loss, dick get bigger. That's the truth. I'll tell you that. Yeah, Dr. Oz says for every 50 pounds you lose, you get an extra inch of dick. I got on the elliptical that night. I'll tell you that. But you know me, I'm always about beating the odds. So I'm an overachiever. I got like 2.5 inches, so I'm proud about that. By the way, anyone in a relationship or anything? Clap if you're in a relationship. Y'all some lonely motherfuckers in this bitch. Goddamn. Y'all probably don't know what dicks and shit is. Okay, let me explain to you. Just for future reference, if you're a girl and you're talking to a guy, don't tell him he has a big dick. Because a girlfriend telling a boyfriend he has a big dick is like your mother telling you you're the smartest kid in class. And you know you're fucking retarded. Like you can't keep up with shit, but she thinks you're the smartest person in class. Fuck that. And another thing, guys don't believe when people tell us we have big dicks because guys watch a lot of fucking porn and we see real big dicks on a fucking basis. Let me break it down for you if I could compare dicks to basketball real quick, if y'all can follow along with me. So, my dick is like the good kid on the playground, like he lives in the area, he just loves to play ball, he's really good, played in high school, a little bit in college. Porn dick is LeBron James. Just fucking dunking on other dicks in the fucking court, fucking wraparound moves, fucking 3-point shots from half court. That's NBA dick. I got local ass dick. Fuck that. I'm okay with local dick because I don't want to do porn, but I'm just saying, let's keep it 100. I've seen real big dicks. Wait. On TV and shit. Oh shit. Anyone? Oh, I would ask if y'all in a relationship. Y'all some lonely motherfuckers. Let me tell you about something. When you're in a relationship, y'all probably won't never be, because y'all some lonely motherfuckers and come here on Tuesdays and shit. So, my biggest fear is having a fight for my girl in a restaurant. Not because I think I might lose or I might get arrested or some shit like that, because I'm fucking nice with the hands. Let me just say that right fucking now. My biggest fear, I order a lot of finger foods. And so I don't think you can fight with greasy fingers. Like he'll come up and be like, yo, Twan, fuck that bitch. And I go like, motherfucker. Bitch, soon as I get a fucking wet nap, I'm gonna bust your ass. All right, that's it for me. I'm Bruce. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Good stuff, Goose. All right, to keep the theme going here, our next comedian, Ian Rubin, would like to say shalom because he is Jewish.
Yeah, Ian!
Shalom. A good holla to you, sir. I woke up today in pitch blackness, and I'm like, oh my God, am I late for the laugh off? I look at my clock, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like, oh, daylight savings. What a bitch. Money shot for the camera. And the judges. Hello. Me and my roommate have had this little competition going to see who can hit the snooze button most in the morning. Currently, I am winning with 11 hits, 9-minute intervals. For all you math buffs out there, that is 90 minutes. Hitting that button. He's going for 450. I'm like, that's a coma, sir. That is not, I can't see a damn thing because of these lights. Oh my God. I see you, hello. My roommate wakes up at 4:30 every morning for ROTC. 4:30! I set my alarm for 6 and I get up at 8:30. That's how it works. 7:30, whatever, math. I'm a theater major. That's right.
Yeah!
Shalom, theater major, shalom. Tableau. He is ROTC. He goes every morning to do, I don't know what. I assume kill people. That's right. And hopefully it's the people who go through the crosswalk, even though I hit the button. I want those people to die. When I hit that button, I expect a force field to come up in front of me, so I can walk in the middle row like Bruce Almighty and just stop cars. My roommate is ROTC and an engineer. So he wants to like make the world for like the greater good, and I want to act. He made an air compressor recently that broke school records. So now that's on display for all to see. I was recently a bearded woman where my junk was on display for all to see. I recently went to a college party, and hey, college parties, not for me. I realized that. I think I'm an extrovert. I think that. And then I go to a college party and I'm like, I need a book. I need a book now. Because it's not that like there's drinking and stuff like that. I don't mind that, whatever. I don't care. It's just several things. One, these people are me. They're all theater kids and they're all crazy people like me. Number two, this is illegal. If a police officer showed up, they would be like, you have broken a lot of laws. Many laws. Number three, they're all intoxicated, so I can't just get a word across edgewise. It's like trying to communicate with every person you ever liked ever and want to impress, and then not being able to. It's like a bad dream, you know, the one where you can't scream even though you really want to because there's a monster coming, and if he gets you, he's gonna rip your head off and like do weird things to it. I don't know. But that's what it's like for me at a college party. And oh man, the timer is scary. I end up sitting over in the corner, looking at beer pong, doing golf commentary, because that keeps me entertained. It's a beautiful day for beer pong. Isn't that right, Craig? Oh yes, that is, Jim. He's been hitting above par today. Hopefully he can make some of this up. Yeah, that's right. I haven't seen a shot like that since 1984. Be sure to watch The Big Bang Theory this Thursday at 9 p.m. only on CBS. I know I'm not the only person who doesn't go to college parties. I know I'm not. So for all the people who don't go to college parties, here's a Star Wars joke. College parties are like Mos Eisley Spaceport from Star Wars. You'll never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. You'll go to a college party and there's a person speaking their own language. The same music's just on a loop over and over. It's for the Star Wars nerds. And there's a guy just cock blocking someone. He doesn't like you. I don't like you either. And some guy can make it back to his dorm in less than 12 parsecs. It's amazing. Thank you. My name is Ian Rubin. Thank you very much.
All right, give it up for Ian. Our next comedian coming to the stage is Mr. Kyle Hamilton.
All right. First of all, I remember the first guy. You can hear me, right? All right, good. So, I don't know if all you remember, a couple of years ago, there was that commercial on TV where the guy was going around with a big old sack of pennies and paying for things with those pennies. And whenever I saw this commercial, all I could ever think was, that is a fucking awesome idea. I need to do this. So I decided to make my dream come true. Big old sack of pennies, set off on my adventure. I found out rather quickly, though, that I had a knack for going to the wrong places with my pennies because, man, was that stripper pissed at me. Apparently, a handful of pennies in the panties wasn't a good idea. But I do have to apologize. You're not supposed to call them strippers. You're supposed to call them dancers. But I kind of call bullshit on that because dancers, real dancers, have one talent and two self-respect. If you're up on stage half naked doing an I have daddy issues dance for my dollar, you're a goddamn stripper. And I just want to prepare you for tonight. I do not have segues, so next joke. Recently, we celebrated Halloween, and Halloween has to be my favorite holiday because it works when you're a kid, works when you're an adult. When you're a kid, it's all about the free candy. And when you're an adult, it's all about the sexy costumes. You women and your sexy costumes. I mean, this year I saw sexy doctor, sexy cop. I even saw a sexy tree and got wood in more ways than one. Thank you. So recently, I was arguing with my mother. She keeps yelling at me because I don't leave messages when I call. And she finally was like, I just don't understand. Why don't you leave me a message? And I'm like, Ma, when you see you have a missed call from me and no message, what's the first thing you do? Well, I call you back. That's the fucking message. Really? Do I have to waste 30 seconds of my life? Hey, it's me, your son, Kyle. But seriously, I don't know. I gotta give you all a warning here. I was recently traveling in Colorado, and I noticed out there they have some weird-ass business names. I saw a sign for a future business site, and I could not believe the name of this business. This business was called Come and Go. And my issue with this was not Come and Go C-O-M-E. This was Come and Go K-U-M. And I'm looking at this sign, and I can't believe it. I'm like, how? How do you name your business that? And I think I answered my own question, probably went a little something like this. President and the vice president get together to name the company, and the president's like, dude, want to know what we should name our business? Come and Go, except we're going to spell it C-U-M. And the vice president's like, that's fucking hilarious, man. But wait, won't some people get offended? All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take that C, we're going to change it into a K. No one will ever fucking notice, man. Dude, this is why you're the president. I know. But seriously, I'm looking at this sign. All it says is Come and Go, no further description whatsoever. So I'm left to figure out exactly what this business is. And I don't know if it's because I have a dirty mind, but here's my best guess as to what the Come and Go business is. It is most likely the fast food version of a whorehouse. You walk in, they got the specials listed up on the board. Welcome to Come and Go. Can I take your order? I'll take a number 1. It's an Asian chick, by the way. Hold the STDs, extra double Ds. Would you like to supersize that, sir? Oh, yes. Yes, I would. All right, that'll be $300 and you have 10 minutes. That's quite all right. Only need 5. Yeah. Now, I did find out the Come and Go business is a gas station. It still has to do with a liquid coming out of somewhere. I was close. But really, here's what I really want from the Come and Go business. I want them to start a clothing line, specifically women's underwear with the logo right on the ass. And good luck getting this mental image out. Honey, why aren't you in the mood tonight? Well, the comedian made me think about his ass. I'm Kyle Hamilton. Y'all been great.
Keep it going for Kyle. All right, our next comedian is our first female for the night, Katie Verde.
Hello, everyone. My name is Katie Verde, and I am chronically attracted to fictional characters. So, as an exercise, the doctor suggested that I would write out like love letters to try and get my emotions out. So, thought I would read them to you tonight. Oh shit. Okay. To the love that dare not speak its name. I know, it's unconventional. It makes no sense why I would write about you. But you were my childhood. Car ride to Florida, and you were my constant companion on the portable VHS player. Universal Studios, I dragged my family to see you. You showed me a career I was this close to pursuing. You did that. I thought you were gone. A distant memory, but word has reached me. You are returning again a 4th time 2015, I anxiously await your arrival, and I will be there like a lover at an airport. I will be there to see you, Velociraptor from the Jurassic Park franchise. I cannot wait. Your admirer behind a cage armed with a very large tranquilizer, if necessary, Katie. To the most loyal love out there. You may live in the Shire. You may even have a thing for Rosie Cotton, but I am willing to overlook all of that and enter an open marriage with you, Samwise Gamgee. You know, there's something about you that just screams husband. Maybe it's your fierce loyalty and determination to help Frodo destroy the One Ring. Maybe it's the fact that you garden. Who's to say? You know, my favorite moment in Lord of the Rings was with you. Frodo was weakening on Mount Doom, and you said, remember, you said, "Let us be rid of it once and for all! Come on, Mr. Frodo! I can't carry it for you, but I can carry you!" And I'm pressing my arm up against the paper so you can feel my goosebumps. I will travel to Mordor for you, Sam. I will even battle Shelob, even though you know how much I hate spiders. You know, you're also a chubster, which I totally dig. You know, I'm pretty much like a hobbit myself, not the height, but the size of my feet and my appetite. So I feel like we can grow old and wide together. Open marriage material, Katie. A love letter for Aladdin. I can't help that I love you. Aladdin, I'll say it, you're hot. You got that vest with your no shirt on underneath, and you've got that muscular but still slightly nerdy body type that I'm starting to think is from malnutrition. But I would totally still lick, given the opportunity. You're a cartoon. I understand that. And that is why our love is not only forbidden, but also pretty creepy. But your hair. Think of our half-cartoon children. Think of how awesome their hair will be. We have a lot in common already. You grew up in the streets. I live in Glassboro. You have a magic carpet you fly on. When I spin really, really fast, it feels like I'm flying. No, but you know what? I get it. Jasmine is beautiful, kind, loaded, and wears an Arabian two-piece far better than I could. So you might be wondering what I can offer. I am a monkey-friendly, low-maintenance type of gal. That apple you thought about stealing, yeah, that's my favorite food, so I'm game. Climbing buildings stop, now that Jasmine wears the harem pants. I climb trees and roofs on the reg. Open your eyes, Aladdin. I can show you the world. The world of live action. Your shining, shimmering, splendid lover, Katie. No, that did not help at all. I'm gonna go home and put in a Disney movie. Thank you very much.
Good job, Katie. Hey, Katie, I was actually Aladdin for Halloween, and I still have the costume. All right, our next comedian is Christian Acuna.
Hey everybody, can everybody hear me? Absolutely, there we go. Okay, I've never done this, so I'm a little bit scared, I'm gonna be completely honest, but I feel like you guys are an accepting audience. I feel like I can pretty much make you laugh at anything. I feel like I can even say like pudding and make you guys laugh sometimes. There it is. So I figure I'm just gonna tell you guys a little bit of a story. Does anybody here smoke? Yep. Good for you guys! Here was the first and last time I ever chose to actually smoke. I was 13 years old and decided that peer pressure was a great idea. See, I'm an upper middle class kid and I went to a school in Pennington, which is near Princeton. If you know what Princeton is, you know why I'm upper middle class. Oh yeah. I'm not from Princeton, that's a whole other story, but I decided to give it a try because I had two friends, Mike and Sam. And Mike was this big, bro-y, looking back, he was a douchebag, frankly. And Sam was a big, bro-y, wannabe douchebag. He was scrawnier than I was, but man, he just had the heart to just want to be an ass. So every week they would go to Mike's house and they would smoke. But here's the thing. We were 12 and 13 years old, and we didn't realize that there was a difference between cigarettes and weed. So they would go over and smoke Marlboros and think, oh my God, I am tripping balls, man. And I decided to go over and give this a try because apparently tripping balls was just the shit. So I go over there, and they have it down to a science. Mike's mom isn't going to be home for another few hours, so we got plenty of time to spare. We go out onto Mike's back porch and light up. And oh man, for those like 5 minutes, I finally felt cool. Sure, I burned my throat twice and decided this was a horrible idea. I think I'm choking and we're going to die. But I was cool. I took 2 puffs and I was done. We go inside and they have this like scientific, they have this row of food, a buffet of shit for you. There's Doritos, Tostitos, Entenmann's cookies, cinnamon buns. They clearly prepared like any upper middle class family would do with just way too much fucking food and said, pick your poison, we're gonna go play PC games. So I chose Entenmann's soft baked cookies, one of my favorite foods in the entire world. And we go upstairs and we decided, all right, we're gonna split this up so that we can all play at once. Sam is gonna take the keyboard for Counter-Strike, Mike is gonna play on the mouse, and I'm going to sit on the bed eating cookies like a fat ass. I did my job better than they could. And after I ate an entire box of cookies, I said, guys, I'm really starting to get tired. And Mike said, no! If you pass out, you're gonna die! I had never smoked cigar weed before. So I knew he was right. And I said, well, fuck, man! Let's do something! And he said, all right, I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a chin-up competition! Which is a great thing to do when you've never had a cigarette before and think that you're tripping balls because of the placebo effect. Oh, it is strong. Now, we're all in pretty good shape. Sam could pull out maybe 10, 15 pull-ups. Me and Mike, we were actually in good shape. We were doing parkour pretty much every day. We were really, actually good people. And so, Sam goes up there, pulls off an entire pull-up, and then falls. Mike pulls off 2, I pull off 2, and I'm about to get my 3rd and do a victory dance before I hear this beeping coming from downstairs, and I had no idea what it was. So all of us, being paranoid, half sort of pseudo-stoners, decide to go downstairs and try to find where this beeping is coming from. And World War II style, Mike here, me here, and Sam over here, we triangulate this shit and find that there's a smoke detector going off in the house. Oh shit. Because we're paranoid. We think that smoke detector is clearly linked to the police. They're on their way. There's no chance that we're wrong. But it wasn't beeping at the time. We just heard it and thought, it's gotta be this. And we thought, well, we smoked outside. There's nothing we can do. There's no chance that that can be from us. And Mike, the genius that he is, just steps up in front of us, goes, guys, so I moved here not long ago, right? Okay, buddy, what's up? Before I was here, some guy burned to death right there. And his soul is fucking haunting this shit! Mike, you're a fucking genius, that's it! So now we're convinced that there's some ghost haunting a smoke detector, and we're just sitting there, waiting there, being like, oh man, we're so smug, we're gonna catch this ghost in the act, and it beeps, and it wasn't the smoke detector. I have never been more scared in my entire life until we look to our right and see a carbon monoxide monitor that has been unplugged from the wall and is low on battery. It sounded like that, actually. So the moral of the story here, because I do have no time left, if you are a homeowner and you have devices in your house that are meant to save lives, like a smoke detector or a carbon monoxide monitor, plug it in. It's for your life. But if you have a 12 or 13-year-old kid that you think might be smoking cigarettes and possibly getting stoned off of it somehow, leave that shit unplugged. You'll laugh for days. Thank you.
All right, keep it going, keep it going. We're going to welcome up Chris Boyle to the stage.
Those pit stains. It's pretty gross. Have you ever taken off a sweatshirt in public? It's weird, isn't it? It's always like that nervous, like you're taking it off and you're like going, but then all of a sudden your shirt starts coming up, right? And then you can feel people start to watch you as you're struggling to take your sweatshirt off. It's weird. You can feel them like they're starting to watch. They're like, they can see you start to take it off, and they know that you're gonna struggle with it. So they're like getting ready to look at this idiot. He can't take off a sweatshirt. So you go. You're taking it off. Now it's over your head. It's over your head, and you're just like you can feel them all. They're just staring at you, and it's the worst thing in the world, isn't it? This is only me. This is only me. I can tell. That's why I'm up here. So you take it off, and then the shirt's out. The shirt's out like this after you've taken off the sweatshirt. That's really pale, right? It's like gross. It sort of lights up the room. But yeah, I had a set coming up here, but I kind of forgot it. That's how nervous I am. No, it's okay. No, that's not what I'm doing. Guys, oh my gosh. I'm not looking for your sympathy. It's so bad. There was something else. Kind of forgot. Oh well, thank you. I'm sorry I subjected you to this, but thank you.
Yeah, Neil Patrick Harris is leaving the stage, and now we have Harold coming up. Just kidding, this is Confucius.
Testing, alright. Wow, shit, I cannot see you guys, so it's probably because I'm Asian, but that's not the case. If you can't hear me, let me know. It's not my job to see. So, actually, a good amount of you guys might know who I'm sorry, ESL for 4 years. Beat the trans enemy. Anywho, you guys might know me. You guys ever seen the cow on Halloween? So, that's me. Moo. Ooh, thank you. You're hot too, I can't see you, but alright. And, I can't even see that. So, I transferred here about last year, and I'm pretty sure we've all had homemade horrors, right? I can't hear you. Did you? So, this is how I actually met my best friend. I used to work for the school. I was like a mobile RA, and I would try to catch people doing bad things. And we spent like 4 days in training to deal with domestic violence. So on my shirt, we have my first day of work, I hear these words come out of my neighbor's door. Motherfucking cunt whore! Just silent. And then I've seen this guy in the meeting before. He's a scrawny, tall white dude, and I was kind of like, all right, I'm ready to go. I can take him, I'm Asian, I know Kung Fu, I kick his ass. Knocking on the door, run his life. Then I hear these words come out. Oh, hold on guys, I think it'd be too loud. What? And then he opens the door, cheesiest smile on the planet. Headphones on, computer screen in the background with the red words of the feed. Hey, what's up? I'm sorry, just lower it down and have a good night. Alright, shuts the door on me. And actually, he ended up becoming my best friend. Reed, can you get up here for a second so they know who I'm talking about? Reed, don't do this to me. Get up here. I can't see you. It's all black. I can't see you. Yeah. I really can't see. There it is. Reed, here's the domestic white beater. Here's the white Chris Brown. Oh my God. There he is. My best friend and white beater. All right, so before coming to school, I'm old, I'm 23, I took 2 years off, so I basically pretty much worked for my tuition here. And I worked a lot of jobs. And I know you guys are silent because you're waiting for one thing. For me to start talking like this, I work in a Chinese restaurant for a couple of years, I stand there behind counter, and you guys don't understand the stories that I have for these things. I mean, like, I'm stuck there for 17-hour shifts, and I'm like, I'm bored. I get a phone call. Supervisor's not around. Pick up the phone.
hold up.
Generic white man. Can I get a pork rice and pork bolognese?
Okay, so pork rice, bolognese, that total is $13.47.
Oh, all right, yeah, that's all right, yeah, how long it's gonna take? 10 minutes. 5 seconds of dead silence. I'm waiting.
Hello, you still there?
How long was it? 10 minutes. Hang up again. He comes in. And I'm cross my looking at him like, sit up. It's you, motherfucker! And then everyone just starts staring at him. Let's see, knows that I talk to I have my hands, so. And, now I'm working again still because I'm still paying for myself, mostly the alcohol and tuition, but that's beside the case. I work at Hollister. I am a model. No, it's legally called a model so they can hire you and fire you based off your appearance. And it's unfortunate because I wanted to be a Hot Topic kid, but I wasn't cool enough and I was too pretty for them, I guess. So, feels a little good, but it's just kind of like, damn, I'm a model. I feel confused. And everyone's over there? Have you guys been to the Hollister here? Don't. It's pretty much what I'm seeing right now. I can't see anything, I can't smell anything, I can't hear anything. It sucks, you don't want to do that. And what else is this? Oh, the benefits of my Asian accent, which you guys seem to apparently love so much. You don't understand the fights that I broke it up. So these two white guys, if you didn't notice, white guys, when they start into a fight, they start chest bumping like penguins. They're like, yo, wanna go? Especially when they're drunk off their ass, that's what they do. So one of them was my friend, I jump in and I go like,
Stop! Confucius say don't harm thy brother. You white person. Same thing, you don't do that.
name's Confucius, Chris Lou, Chris Moo. Have a good night, guys.
Good up for Confucius.
All right, our next comedian is Robert Mosley. He is not Jewish, but he tried it once when he was drunk.
Thank you, Matthew Mack. How's everybody doing tonight? Okay. I'm feeling pretty woo myself. Must have been something I ate. So I've been watching a lot of Animal Planet recently. I was watching a show about dolphins. They were saying how dolphins are one of the smartest mammals on Earth. They showed them doing a bunch of puzzles and mazes. It was very interesting if you're into that sort of thing. I did hear one piece of information that didn't seem to fit in. One of the scientists came on for an interview and he said, dolphins are one of the only species on Earth besides humans that have sex for pleasure. Now, I don't know why they told me that. I don't know who had the idea for that experiment. That had to have been a prank in the science community. Maybe all the cool scientists were at a party in the lab, and there was the one uncool scientist that nobody likes, but he always fucking shows up. They're like, shit, now we gotta get rid of this guy. Don't worry, I got a plan. Hey, uncool scientist, as much as we'd love to have you here helping us in the lab, I have a special assignment for you to do tonight. Now bear with me. I want you to watch dolphins fucking and tell me if they like it or not. Does that sound good? He's like, oh, sure, I'll watch. I'll write a report for you. No, just simple yes or no will suffice. On your way. I guess the joke's on them. Uncool scientist was on Animal Planet. He's probably getting all the science pussy. I don't really know how science works, but I'm assuming that's what they do. And how do you, even if you were the guy stuck with that experiment, how do you know if they're doing it for pleasure or not? What tool on earth can measure that? Does he just hold a protractor up? This data is inconclusive. Whatever. I was at a seafood restaurant. There were two gentlemen sitting next to us. The one ordered ribs. His friend said, dude, we're at a seafood restaurant. Why would you order ribs? He said, well, I don't like seafood. And I swear to God, this guy looked at him and he said, fuck you. He's very, very passionate about his seafood. Almost too passionate, if you ask me. I don't even think Aquaman is that passionate about his seafaring friends. I actually think that's the reason nothing's being done to help ocean pollution is because Aquaman hasn't taken a stand against it yet. Because fish, who gives a shit about fish? Fish are stupid. They swim around, they have eyes on opposite sides of their head for no reason. Fish don't even eat. Fish swim around with their mouth open, and other stupid fish swim into their mouth. And they go, well, I guess I'm not hungry anymore. And that's their life, and they go about their day. But Aquaman, you know, he looks like me. He has eyebrows. He can make a sad face. Well, because, I mean, when they want you to donate money to the children, they'll play that song, you know, in the arms of the... And they have the sad girl, and she's crying and dirty, and just fucking take all my money, you can have all of it. But for the ocean, what are they going to show me, a fish swimming in some murky water? Ooh, please. I swim in the ocean too, buddy. Let's get real here for a second. But if you were flipping through the channels, and you caught that song, in the arms, and you saw Aquaman standing there, you know, one of those plastic soda holders around his neck. And they wouldn't let him fight crime because the Justice League wouldn't stop laughing at him. In that case, yes, maybe he deserves some money. But until then, you know, I don't care. All right, that's actually all I got. So thank you so much.
Keep it going. Keep it going. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Check, 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 check. There it is. All right. Our next comedian has been to a bar mitzvah once. This is Mike McEntee.
So in 6 weeks, I will finally be leaving Rowan University as a graduate. Thank you for waiting a long time. Now, when I go home, I guarantee you, I'm going to hear those 3 words that your parents say to you every day. Find a job! It's not that I don't want a job. It's just the job interview process has turned me off completely. Have you been to an interview lately? It's gone from the employer asking you if you are qualified to, hi, how are you? Pee in this cup! I mean, they should just change the top part of the application form to name, address, social security. Have you peed in this cup today? Have you seen these testing kits that they give you now? It's not a cup anymore. Oh no. Now you gotta pull out the tab, pull the ripcord, pump the auxiliary power system, turn the light switch on and off, cut the red wire, take the blue pill, take the cartridge out of the Nintendo, blow into it, put it back in, and press up, down, left, right, A, B, start. And that's just to get it out of the goddamn box it came in. I went to the interview and I asked him, why do we have to solve a Rubik's Cube to prove that we're not on drugs? And they said, well, it's the most advanced system here. Okay, I get it. You want to keep drugs out of your company. I can respect that. Another question. Why does the 6'9", 330-pound security guard with the Forrest Whitaker eye have to follow me into the bathroom to see me pee? If I wanted to take a satchel of piss in to fool a drug test, I would do it for something more, I don't know, accomplishing than fry cook at McDonald's. So how many people here have seen The Dark Knight Rises? It's an awesome movie, am I right? I had one problem with it. The villain, Bane. Not because of the appearance or the actor's performance. It was the voice. Oh my God, I keep laughing every time I hear it, every time I watch it. Because when I was growing up, Bane in the TV show and in the comic books was Spanish, so you would think he would sound something like this.
Batman, prepare yourself, senor, for I will break you.
See, that sounds scary. Instead, we got something like this. Oh, Batman! Welcome to my humble abode. Please sit down and we will have fisticuffs. I wanted a big, scary Batman villain, and what I got was a giant, muscular guy who sounds like Count Von Count in snorkel gear. One fire rises. So my family is unique in the fact that my brother has autism, and I don't think of it as a negative. I've worked with a ton of kids with autism. It's very heartwarming work. They're also very intelligent, frighteningly intelligent. Some of these kids play psychological mind games that would make Alfred Hitchcock go, I am not worthy. One time, I was staying home alone with my brother. I was watching him. I go into the kitchen and take a snack, and I see the big commercial freezer my parents have is wide open. And inside, the 4 boxes of Eggo waffles that my mom bought that morning were gone. Walk into my brother's room, and lo and behold, there he is with a frozen Eggo waffle. This is where things got a little exorcist. So I ask him, Matt, where are the waffles? And he gives me this look. This look I have never seen him give me before. It was like he was saying, why, brother, whatever is the matter? Now, I start looking for these waffles, and I find them everywhere. In the closet, under the kitchen sink, in between the couch cushions. There was one jammed into the CD slot of my PlayStation. And that wasn't the freaky part. When I gathered up all of these waffles, I noticed something. Each of them had a bite, just one bite taken out of them. Same size and in the same place on each waffle. I turn and look at my brother. He's giving me this look. It was as if he was saying, but brother, if I can't Lego my ego, nobody can. I'm Michael McAtee. Thank you very much.
All right, awesome job, Mike. Our next stand-up act goes by the name Diglett.
Hello, Rowan University. Let me hear you. Show me your spirit. Yes, that is right. Rowan University. All right. My name is Charles Howell, for those of you who don't know, and just in case you were wondering, yes, I am African American. But you know, why is that funny? I didn't even tell a joke. Anyway, fucking still laughing. I hate telling people that I'm African American because whenever I do, you know, some of you racist people out there, they look at me like, African American? You're not African American, you know, because they have the racist Discovery Channel depiction of an African in their head. Well, my favorite holiday just passed, Halloween. I love Halloween. Who else out there loves Halloween? Yes, it's my favorite holiday. I love the candy. I love the decorations. I love how you can go to a college party and that's the only time of year you will see the Grim Reaper making out with Simba. And, but there's one thing that ruins Halloween for me. It's girls and their costumes. You girls feel the need to throw the word sexy in front of whatever you are dressed up as. Like sexy fireman, sexy police officer, sexy Rosa Parks, sexy Harriet Tubman, sexy rape victim. Whoa. And then we just threw a Halloween party at my house and this girl got mad at me. Like, why would you get... She's asking me if I knew what she was. Like, guess what I am? And I'm like, I don't know. And she got, really? You don't know what I am? You don't know what I am? Why don't you read a fucking book, okay? Read a fucking book. I'm a car accident victim, okay? Notice the blood. Yeah, you're welcome. And I'm just like, oh, what an awesome costume. You know, like a liar. And my favorite part of Halloween is, you know, the day after Halloween, the morning after, the walk of shame, where, you know, you got sexy kitten walking home who's missing an ear. You got Superman with his cape covered in semen, and everybody's stumbling home. I'm like, that party was awesome, but I think I got raped. You know, I got up early in the morning to watch this. And I'm just looking out the window, and everybody looks like, you know, the Sarah McLachlan commercial that comes on early in the morning with the Arms of an Angel commercial with the animals. In the arms of an angel. This sexy kitten lost one of her ears banging a pirate. And for just 10 cents a day, you can help support her and that baby she doesn't know is in her stomach. Whoa. Halloween was that good this year. I live here in Glassboro, but I live a little bit off campus. I live in a house full of 4 other girls. And the girl who just yelled is one of the girls I live with. You need to calm the fuck down, Marissa. There are many perks of living in a house full of girls, but I get the same reaction from all the stupid-ass guys here at Rowan. Oh, wait, man, you live in a house full of girls? Oh, you must be up to your shoulders in vagina, what? First of all, dumb people. What straight guy do you know lives in a house full of girls and isn't related to anybody in that house? You know, some of you people in the audience just had light bulbs go off, like, oh my God, he's gay. Oh my God, I got it before you. I'm smarter than you, fuck you. Jesus, I'm gay. Actually, my boyfriend, I can't see him, he's right there. We survived 8 periods. That's 8 months for you dumb people. 8 periods. Hi, Zach. Forgot. That's not funny either. That's not a joke. Jesus, you guys are bad at this. You know, a few weeks ago, I wasn't feeling too well. Felt like I was going to die because I went to an Indian restaurant. Indian food. You know what? That food will flow out of you like their music. Your ass is on fire. And I wasn't even trying to be rude to our waiter. I was like, dude, this food is like too hot. You know, Indian people, they can't really curse because they try to. Shit, piss, cunt, motherfucker, suck a bitch. I'm like, what? Shit, piss, motherfucker, motherfucker, bitch. Oh my God. All right, he showed me. Jesus. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Charles, and thank you for your time.
All right, big round of hand for everybody that went tonight. All right, I think while the judges tally up the scores, I want to play a couple more songs for you guys. And since you like to sing along, I'll choose accordingly. I remember when we broke up the first time, saying this is it, I've had enough. Cause like we haven't seen each other in a month. When you said you needed space. What? Then you come around again and say, baby, I miss you and I swear I'm gonna change. Trust me, remember how that lasted for a day? I say I hate you, we break up, you call me, I love you. Ooh, 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 ooh. We called it off again last night, but ooh, ooh, oh, oh, oh. This time, I'm telling you, we are never ever. Try it again. You messed me up. Let's try it again. That we are never ever getting back together. We are never ever getting back together. You go talk to your friends, talk to my friends, talk to me. Oh, but we are never ever getting back together. I'm really gonna miss you picking fights and me falling for it, screaming that I'm right. And you will hide away and find a peace of mind with some indie record that's much cooler than mine. Ooh, 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 ooh. We called it off again last night, but ooh, oh, oh, oh. This time, I'm telling you, we are never ever getting back together. We are never ever getting back together. You go talk to your friends, talk to my friends, talk to me. Oh, but we are never ever getting back together. Yeah. Oh, ooh. And I used to think that we were forever ever, and I used to say, never say never. No, we are never ever getting back together. We are never ever getting back together. You go talk to your friends, talk to my friends, talk to me. Oh, but we are never, ever, ever getting back together. Yeah. Oh, oh, ooh. And I used to think that we were forever, ever, and I used to say, never say never. I don't usually do this one in public, but since you guys have been such a good crowd, I'll do it for you, but I need your help. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the village, the peaceful village, the lion sleeps tonight. Near the village, the quiet village, the lion sleeps tonight. Under the sea, under the sea, darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Oh, up on the shore they work all day, out in the sun they slave away, while we're devoting full time to floating under the sea. The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake. Just look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things around you. What more is you looking for? Under the sea, under the sea, yeah. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Oh, up on the shore they work all day. Oh, out in the sun they slave away, while we're devoting full time to floating under the sea. Down here all the fish is happy, as off through the waves they roll. The fish on the land ain't happy, they sad cause they're in their bowl. But fish in a bowl is lucky, they in for a worse of fate. One day when the boss get hungry, guess who's gonna be on the plate? Under the sea, under the sea. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me, yeah. Up on the shore they work all day, out in the sun they slave away, while we're devoting full time to floating under the sea, under the sea, under the sea. Darling, it's better, I'll get you wetter under the sea. Up on the shore they work all day, out in the sun they slave away, while we're devoting full time to floating under the sea. Thank you very much. All right, and now for our winners, our third. You all right? I did the same thing like 3 times. This stuff's so weird. Our third place winner of a $50 Burrow Bucks gift card is Robert Oshus. Congratulations, Robert. All right, our second place winner of a $100 Borough Bucks gift card is Robert Mosley. Congratulations, Robert. And our first place winner of the Laugh Off competition and a $150 Borough Bucks gift card. You guys got it, drum roll. Katie Werner!
Characters tonight. Thank you.
Hold on, Katie. I'm gonna let you finish. But
give it up one more time for these guys. Excellent job, all the contestants. Thank you guys for coming out. It's been a really fun night. I guess that's it. If you guys like my music and you want to check out some original stuff, I'll be over by the door. Just stop by. I'll tell you where to get it. It's all free.
This has been a presentation of the Rowan Television Network.